Hey Aries, it's Jamie with Earth and Fire Tarot, and I want to wish everybody a happy new year. I'm a little late getting these weekly readings out because of craziness and the holidays and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, so I am here to deliver your love reading for this week, Aries. So I hope this resonates with some of you. I know it won't resonate with all. If it does not, you could check your moon or rising signs. So I want to thank everybody again for subscribing to my channel. I'm like super excited to be here. You can see the shadows of my hands moving because I'm so excited. So anyway, I have already meditated on Aries, but I am being asked to continue to shuffle. So I thought I'd do a couple shuffles on camera. Just FYI, if you guys do not know your moon or rising signs, there are moon or rising sign calculators that you can find on the internet that can give you that information. All you need is the time zone you were born and the time you were born to locate your moon or rising signs, as well as your Venus signs. I can calculate that as well. So hopefully that helps you guys. I'm going to shuffle one more time for Aries. And this will be, it's to resonate this week. So it would be December 31st, which would have been Monday to Saturday, January 5th. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut our deck. I've had a couple readings come out this time, not being love readings necessarily, but being like general. So, again, it's however the cards come out. So we'll just play it that way. So your first card out is the Chariot. So it looks like some movement in your situation. Second card out is the Magician. That could be manifesting this movement, manifesting a change in your life or relationship. And you have the Emperor. So, that being said, Aries, that is all you, the Emperor. So that being in your energy, you are you. I'm going to depict that as you. You have the Magician and the Chariot. So it looks like you're trying to manifest some movement in a certain direction. Could be in your love relationship. You could be wanting to move towards someone. But you being the Emperor, you're like almighty, all empowered, self-confident, all those great qualities. And with the Magician, you have the ability, or you're manifesting now, currently, what you're wanting to move toward. So let's get a card for your person that you're involved with. Their first card out is the Knight of Cups. Let's move these back a little. Let's get one more card for Aries person for this week ending January 5th. They have the High Priestess as their second card in their energy. So the Knight of Cups and the High Priestess. So they could be wanting to come toward you with a love offer. And they have come to this decision because they have found their own inner balance. They're using their intuition to guide them in a direction. The Five of Swords, there could be... there's a feeling of picking up the pieces here, I'm sensing. Yeah, like maybe things have been not so great. You're trying to manifest forward movement in this relationship. Feeling empowered though, feeling like you have the ability to do this. You have the ability to move forward now. I feel like you have released something within yourself that you're letting go of something that had been, even though we don't have the Ten of Swords, I am getting that you were hanging on to something that wasn't serving your greater good, and you've decided to manifest happiness and forward movement with this existing relationship here. And they have, they're, like I said, the High Priestess, they're using their own intuition and their own mind feelings to move toward you with a love offer. I feel like they're going to offer you something. If you're already in a relationship, they want to come toward you with an offer to release some negative energy to gain victory over this situation that you guys have been trying to move away from. I feel like you guys have been trying to move away from. And that could be the energy of the Chariot as well. You're moving away from something. So you're manifesting greatness out of, you're able to manifest greatness in your Emperor energy with the Magician by moving away from a situation. And they're moving toward you, since the relationship has taken a direction to move away from whatever was negative. They're wanting to come toward you with the Knight of Cups. So let me get a card for, okay. Let me get one more card because it gave me two for the relationship. Okay, so the three cards, exactly what I just said. I feel like you guys are letting go of something in the past and you're moving away from it. So the energy of this relationship, you have the Eight of Wands and you have the Moon, and you also got the Ten of Swords, which is, as I had said, the spirits were telling me correctly that you have released some burdens. You've released some hurt. You're putting it into something about this relationship that was hurtful. Could be to both of you or either of you. I'm not getting which side that's coming from, but there was some kind of something elusive about this relationship prior, and you guys are moving away from that. You have the Eight of Wands, so it's a quick movement toward this clearing the air, so to speak, about this relationship. This Moon, there could have been, I'm not sensing lies or deceit. I'm sensing just maybe a little murky water, you know, like unclear, like it needed clarity. So you guys are moving away from what could have been harmful to this relationship with the Ten of Swords, moving away from that toward this, you're moving away from this Moon energy. So that being said, we got the overall is the Six of Wands. That was on the bottom of the deck. So that being your current energy as an overall energy for this reading, you guys are moving to a more joyful, happier, almost victorious, kind of like I said with the Five of Swords. You're yeah, definitely moving towards something greater. I do feel that this is an existing relationship, and maybe you guys have had a little, like I said, unclarity recently, but you're manifesting movement away. I feel that you're manifesting movement away. They are also using their intuition to guide them, and they want to come toward you with an offer, something bigger than they had spoken of prior, since the air is somewhat cleared. I was using for your reading the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. I'm going to clarify with the Deviant Moon Tarot from Patrick Valenza. So it's a new deck I thought I would try to clarify with. So I'm going to ask for clarification on the, I'm being asked to shuffle these again. So I'm going to shuffle these cards real quick. And one more time. I want to get clarification on the Chariot, whether you're moving away from something or moving towards something. I feel like it could go either way at this point, so I just want to get clarification on that. And I'm dropping cards left and right, guys, so I'm sorry. Let's clarify this for Aries, the Chariot, for this week, ending January 5th. What is the energy of the Chariot about? Okay, so the Three of Swords. So yeah, you're moving away from whatever the hurtful energy was in this relationship with the Three of Swords. So somebody was feeling heartbroken. I don't feel like this is any major heartbreak or a breakup or anything. I just feel that there was maybe some disagreements and it caused some the situation just needed to be clarified, I think, with this moon energy being in the relationship for this week. So you're moving away from this heartbreak towards something. You're manifesting happiness with this Magician. Let's get a card for the Magician for Aries. So yeah, you are manifesting a new passionate beginning with this person. Just to clear the air, maybe add a little freshness to the relationship, because I really feel like this is going to apply to existing relationships, people that are already in a committed relationship. So yeah, the Ace of Wands is going to bring you, these cards are just cool as heck. The Ace of Wands is going to bring some new passion to the relationship, a new passionate beginning, and probably some great conversations and just passionate feelings to open this up a little bit. Now, why have they been guided by their intuition with this High Priestess, Aries person, for this week? Why are they in the energy of the High Priestess? The King of Cups. So because they feel a lot of love for you, they had to find within themselves how to move toward you and how to resolve these issues. And I really don't feel like this is a big problem. This wasn't a big issue. It just hurt their feelings, or maybe hurt your feelings, and you guys are trying to feel like it was a disagreement of some sort with the Five of Swords. So the King of Cups clarifying the High Priestess. Okay, so they just realized that they have a lot of love for you, and whatever this little tiff was about isn't really worth sacrificing the relationship, if that makes any sense to you guys. What is this Eight of Wands in the relationships energy? Are we moving toward or away from this moon? The Two of Cups. So I feel like you're moving toward love and away from the negativity that this relationship held with the Ten of Swords energy, this hurtfulness. So you guys are moving back toward love. Let's clarify the moon as well for Aries. Clarify the moon. What's up with the moon? Four of Pentacles. So somebody was just keeping something from the other. And this could have caused the heartbreak with the Four of Pentacles. I feel like they were kind of protecting something. And I feel like they were trying to keep it from you. And if you notice, the male in this card is like hoarding his pentacles, and the woman is left, you know, she's left in the background, you know, just kind of, hey, why aren't you sharing with me? But I feel like that's what this negative energy was about. They felt like you were hiding something, and you've released that hurt and decided to open up. Maybe they are the ones opening up because they're coming toward you with the Knight of Cups. Let's get clarification on the Ten of Swords for Aries. Okay. And we have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is a decision that was made in, you know, regarding the feelings of this relationship, to move away from this hurt. So it looks like you're at you guys were at a crossroads, and you've decided to drop the hurt and move towards something greater. Something to, with the Ace of Wands up there, something to begin or offer this relationship a new passionate beginning. So you guys are moving out of the darkness of this relationship, out of the darkness that shedding some light on some truths with the moon in your relationship, and walking out of that. And again, we have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. So you guys are both using your own intuition to guide you in this relationship, and you're moving in a direction that will be more open and honest. I feel like I don't feel like it was anything big. I feel like maybe one or the other was kind of hiding something from the other person. Yeah, and I mean, the thing is, though, I really don't see a lot of communication going on about it. I mean, maybe there was no talk necessary. With the Ace of Wands, it's just like you guys have gotten over it. Whatever this little disagreement was, it's kind of just, you've just moved away from it and decided to overlook it. And you guys have used your own intuition, your own better judgment, to decide to walk away from that walk out of that Seven of Wands energy. So let me get one more for the overall. So you guys have put in the work on this relationship with the Eight of Pentacles. You guys have put in the work, and you definitely don't feel like there's anything that would need to be sacrificed in regards to this relationship. So I feel like you guys are honestly just getting over a little spat this week. And maybe somebody felt a little betrayal, felt a little heartbroken about it. I really don't. The major arcana that we have here is the Emperor. So, and the High Priestess. So those are both really positive cards. So I feel like this is it wasn't anything major. There's no sudden shifts. There's no breakup. There's no sign of anything like that. So I think just getting over a little spat, coming to resolution on your own. And honestly, it doesn't require a whole lot of communication. I think you guys are really just on the same page with it. So that's what I have for you, Aries, for this week, December 31st through January 5th. Try to get those weekend readings out a little bit earlier this time, too. I'm still trying to time manage doing these readings. So since I'm new to this and uploading the videos, I appreciate every minute of your time. So thank you so much for watching Earth and Fire Tarot, and I hope you guys have a happy, happy New Year.